Hey, what's up? This is Matt, and I know for a fact that your hair could look thicker and fuller. And for this exact reason, I decided to share with you my microneedling / derma rolling routine, which I've been doing for a while right now, in conjunction with using a potent topical solution to apply for better hair regrowth. Now, this is only going to apply to guys who are losing hair, okay? Who have thinning hair. Not to all you guys like Norwood ones with perfect looking hair. Get out, okay? Don't watch this video. This is not the right video for you. So before I share with you all the steps that I'm doing with the microneedling, applying a topical solution after that, and drying my hair, applying a dry shampoo, this video has been brought to you by Go Fiber, which are hair building fibers you can use to mask any thinning, any patchy areas on your scalp, make it look darker, fuller, and thicker visually. So make sure to check out the link in the description below where you can get a free sample from Go Fiber and see if you like them. Try them out. All right, guys, welcome back. This is again the microneedling routine that I've been doing for a while right now, for almost a year, pretty regularly. I'm only using microneedling once a week, once every 10 days, and then I apply my topical solution, which is now Topical Dutasteride and Stemoxidine, but later about that. Now, what is important? Well, I have my Derma pen. This is the second one I have because the first one I had broke, and I got this one which was a little bit more expensive. It's also wireless. I can charge it for a while and then use it for several microneedling sessions. We'll start with the microneedling session very soon, but first I want to tell you that this is obviously a new cartridge. I have never used it, and ideally you should always not use it anymore after you have used it once. Even though I keep them in alcohol, I never use them more than twice, I would say, or 3 times at most, but then I throw them away. Okay, so that's important for you to know because we want them to stay sharp. So if we combine this device with applying any type of topical solution which has been shown to either prolong the anagen phase like minoxidil or block DHT by inhibiting 5-alpha reductase like it is with finasteride or dutasteride topically, if you combine this with microneedling therapy, we can expect better hair thickening, new hair growth potentially on the areas where you have some thinning, wispy hair. This hair can be thickened, and also some new hair occasionally can also start growing on these areas with existing hair in them. Okay, existing hair but thinned out here. Okay, this is mainly the area where I'm going to be doing the microneedling. The frontal third was already pretty much whole transplanted, so I'm not going to be using it there, just on this area here. Okay, so let's start. Alright guys, so I hope you can see the slight pinpoint bleeding and redness on the crown, and I always like to start here on the vertex, and I do it for about 4 minutes, and then I slowly move to the front, and my usual microneedling session lasts about, I would say, sometimes 10 to 12 minutes, sometimes even 15 minutes if I take more time, but generally about 10 to 12 minutes. And I use the 1.5 millimeter setting. This one can go from 0, this is 2 millimeters, it can go from 2 to 0, okay? So I use 1.5, and I use this device about every 7 to 10 days. Now let's keep on microneedling towards the transplanted areas, which are starting over here and then go all the way here. So let's focus on the mid-scalp now, and also on the humps here. And also you should always try to hold the microneedling device like perpendicularly towards the scalp, because that's how you will feel it the best, and also it's gonna be more effective, so you don't have to microneedle for like half an hour or longer. The more perpendicularly these needles are kind of penetrating into your epidermis, the better it is, the more effective the derma rolling session is going to be, and the shorter time it will require to properly microneedle the whole scalp or the whole thinning area that you may suffer from. Here you can see the erythema and pinpoint bleeding pretty much all over the vertex and also this portion of the mid-scalp zone. So that means that you have been doing the things right. And slowly I'm gonna finish up with my microneedling session. I'm just gonna run it all over this area once again, maybe from spot to spot, no more than 1 or 2 seconds per each spot, and just maybe get another 2-3 minutes with the Derma pen, and then I'm gonna be pretty much finished. I'm done with my microneedling session, and now I will probably just let my scalp be as it is right now. You should be also feeling like this pretty pleasant tingling sensation on your scalp. One thing that I really don't advise you to do right now is to apply any topical which has like propylene glycol in it, because this can really create some unwanted allergic reaction. Alright guys, after we have officially waited for 24 hours, but I waited about 12 hours because last night I did the microneedling and now it's the morning. Another day I'm gonna apply my topical, and this can really be minoxidil, it can be topical finasteride, it can be topical dutasteride as I am applying. And here I really also am playing with the right concentration for me, the concentration that is effective but is not giving me any side effects. Now there is this discussion about the dutasteride molecule being heavier. I think it has like 560 daltons or something like that, which some people claim that it should not, penetrate deeper than the, scalp tissue. If you microneedle and apply topical dutasteride, it shouldn't go systemic. So that's why I started with the 0.05% topical dutasteride, which is an equivalent of 0.5 milligram of dutasteride oral. This one has a little bit more. It has somewhere between 0.05% and 0.1%. I use stemoxidine as a solvent, and some of you guys probably know this thingy here. It's from stemoxidine. So I'm gonna be applying this on the areas which I microneedled yesterday, and sometimes I use only 0.05%, but applied right after I microneedled, okay? But be careful, be cautious. If you are somebody with sensitive skin, this may not end up well for you. That's why always wait, ideally 24 hours. If you are more confident in your scalp, in your skin being not so super sensitive, then you may also start applying your topical earlier than 24 hours. But also depends on the topical you're using, depends on the vehicle, whether it has propylene glycol, whether your skin is overly sensitive to propylene glycol. You got to test it first before you can actually, start applying a topical right after the micro needling. Okay. Now, as far as oils like castor oil, emu oil, jojoba oil, I don't know how to pronounce that. Almond oil, I probably said already, coconut oil, things like these, if you want to apply on your scalp right after microneedling, nothing should happen, even if you have sensitive skin, okay? But things that already have some chemicals, some, penetration enhancers like propylene glycol, alcohol, DMSO, then you probably want to wait a little bit longer. Now I'm gonna pretty much just show you how I always mix it in this it's a cap, which I use. I think it's from this one actually. So I use this to mix my topical dutasteride and stemoxidine, and then it's quite liquidy, this one. So I just apply a little by little and massage it in right away. First I try to uncover the hair from the spot, so I'm not applying it on the hair but rather on the skin. And actually you should feel, if you microneedled properly, you should feel that when you touch your scalp with the hand like this and try to rub it in, you should feel a little bit like, not a pain, but it's sensitive. It's something like it's wounded. It should feel a little bit wounded, okay? That's how you know that you also microneedled enough, because also there are, I'm sure, I mean, I did that mistake at first. I was using that very these very tiny needles on the first derma roller I used. It was 0.25 millimeter roller, and this one doesn't really induce enough micro injury, and I was also using it just for a couple minutes, so no wonder I didn't really cause any effective micro injury. Alright, so that's pretty much it. Now it looks like this. And here we are about 30 minutes later after I applied my topical dutasteride with stimmoxidine. And as you can see, the hair is already pretty dry. I didn't use any additional blow dryer, nothing really. And you can see that the hair can be pretty much styled, it can be combed, it can be, you can put fibers in it, you can put hairspray on it, you can put dry shampoo on it. In fact, dry shampoo is something I'm gonna be putting on my hair since I shampooed it with ketoconazole shampoo yesterday. So today I'm not gonna be shampooing it with a normal shampoo, but using my dry shampoo. And the dry shampoo I'm gonna be using is Batiste Instant Hair Refresh Dry Shampoo Plus Heavenly Volume. That's the one. Let's see if the volume from this shampoo is gonna look heavenly. You tell me, guys. So that's pretty much how I use it. Then I kind of brush through my hair with my hand, and then I see if I need more of it or less. Maybe a bit on the crown, okay, something like this. And it really makes your hair look more fresh, more cleaner, really. Maybe you can tell the difference. Maybe not that much, but I sure can tell you the difference between, you know, when I'm using this dry shampoo versus not using. The hair just feels much better, okay? And yeah, that's my hair care for today. I'm not gonna be taking any finasteride since I just applied topical dutasteride, so no 5-AR inhibition, systemic inhibition today. And I'm gonna continue with my oral finasteride regimen tomorrow. So that was it for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you check out my hair transplant Facebook group, Hair Transplant Experiences. If you are somebody who's interested in getting a hair transplant this year, you wanna do it right. You wanna maximize the success of your potential hair transplant, then make sure you check out this group. It's for free. You can exchange a valuable experience with other guys in the group who have already done hair transplants in different parts of the world and different clinics, and they're sharing the experience with you. And well, some of them are, not everybody shares their experience, but anyways, you can still benefit. And you can also check out my website, mattdominance.com, where you can do the following. Number one, you can check out several of my guides, like how to research your hair transplant properly, how to get the best hair transplant in Turkey, what are the good clinics. There is a list of clinics. There is a list of clinics worldwide. It's called like best hair transplant doctors in 24 countries worldwide. And number two, you can also get on a one-on-one call with me if you go to mattdominance.com/mentoring, where you can apply for a hair transplant strategy session where I pretty much assist you throughout the whole hair transplant research. I help you evaluate different quotes from different clinics. I take a look at your hair transplant situation, or let's say hair loss situation, and how things are looking, whether hair transplant would be advisable, and if you do it, what are the things that will probably happen in the near future that you have to consider seriously, and so on and so on. So make sure you check out mattdominance.com/mentoring if you are interested in that, and I'm gonna see you in another video. Take care.